What's the story on the windows? When are they going to be here?
Well, the windows aren't ordered because, Alan's gone back and forth about the windows and the window sizes, and we've changed them 2 or 3 times, so that's put us behind.
I've changed these windows around. I made some of them larger, which is, they don't get cheaper when you make them larger.
No.
The master bathroom is on the front of the house. It's got a ginormous window. I can just see our friends pulling up. I'm in the bathroom. Hey, everybody.
The lower end of the series, which has the dividers in the window,
right,
and all that, the things that you probably don't like, it's $5,500. So
well, they're ugly.
Okay, they're ugly.
It's kind of scary. Be scary for them.
It's going to cost us about 10 days probably.
Is it a week behind on what he's doing, or is it a week behind on all the other things? I've added a few things. I wanted my windows larger. I wanted them all the same size across the front of the house, and I think that's a very good decision. But we cut some stuff off the back of the house. So I think, so far so good.
We're behind because of the weather and then the decisions, and then when we change things, it causes Tony to stop doing what he needs to do.
Right. I really promise I'm going to keep my changes to a minimum on this project. Yeah, right.
If we don't have any more inclement weather like we had, which we had 20 inches of rain last month, which that hadn't helped us much.
I have no idea how I'm going to make that up. Tony's going to have to work 24 hours a day.
It's my bad, but if we're going to get it right, we got to get it right now. What if I come in here and you got $10,000 on this floor? What if I can figure out a way to do this floor for 4?
Right. Well, that would be great. I could take one item against the other item.
Right. Without going for that sort of faux hardwood floor and doing the pine and painting the pine, we saved, I think it's going to end up being about $6 grand, which is huge. Now I just got to figure out how we can save some days because we're getting tight. Right.
But we also have
What if I do the walls in newspaper? As we get closer, that budget's going to drain. We spent $500 on nails.
Yep.
Have we spent $500 on nails? Are nails that expensive?
Yeah, very well.
$500 on nails?
Mm-hmm.
Nails. Gosh, I'm gonna start picking all these up.
We got to get quicker decisions from Alan, and that's what it really comes down to.
Hey, creativity just takes time. I get it. Seriously, we do need to move things along, but I don't feel like I'm holding things up. We really just need to make informed decisions, and we need to have some options to look at so we can make the best decision. I think that will serve creativity, and it will serve the budget in the end. All right.
Now, a lot of people.
Is it going to be wavy like that? I want it smooth.
Okay, a lot of people that order this type of roofing material, and it turns out that it's oil cans on them, and it gets wavy in the heat. They don't like it. They think it looks.
I like it.
Everything that we talked about and we're concerned about is kind of happening. The weather's bad today. The weather's been bad last week. Tony and the guys have had a hard time framing, and so we're behind. We're behind about a week, maybe 2. And we would have liked to have ordered all the windows and the roof material a week ago. But here we are another week later, and we're still trying to make all those final decisions to order everything. The windows are stock. It'll take 10 to 14 days to get them in.
I really need for Paige just to go ahead and order the windows. What we don't want to happen is for the manufacturer to go, oh, well, that's going to be a month because we have this delay or that delay, and then a month becomes 2 months, and then we're going to be in big trouble.
So hopefully next week we will order everything, and we'll try to get back on schedule. And while we're waiting on the roof material to come in and the windows to come in, Tony can keep working on the inside, the outside, make sure we're wrapped up, and then we can go on to the decking or the other issues like the front porch. And then we need to get in the rough as quick as we can because we need to have everybody out here talking about the mini splits, about the plumbing, and about the electrical work. So we need to get wrapped up so we can keep the inside work going when the weather's bad outside. Mini splits are highly efficient, ductless heat pumps. And that's really all they are.
I want to get happy. I want to see movement.
I do too. We need to talk to Alan and get all that taken care of today.
Yeah, pardon me for not getting up. I'm just trying to do some notes here. Yeah. So y'all been down to the site?
We've been down to the site.
What's the word?
Well, I have a different concern than David has, and my concern is going to be the budget. So we may have to talk about those dreaded windows again. And then I know David's interested in where we're going with Energy Star and the building envelope. and how that's all going to work out. And then that leads to the mini splits and our mechanical ventilation. And so, you know, these things cost a little bit more than your average system to get a really good number in Energy Star. So that's kind of where we are. So maybe there's still some decisions to be made.
Alan changed the size of the windows, so what that means is that there's going to be more energy loss or heat gain into the envelope of the building. What this could do potentially is increase cooling bills. So we have to consider sizing the HVAC to meet those requirements.
I mean, how much over are we on this framing?
Well, I'm thinking we have about $1,700 to $1,800 to frame.
How much? Yikes.